Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already... Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Milan have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Ah, he's given it away. Up he goes! Beckenbauer gets it clear. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Maldini is fouled. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Guardiola. Deco. Chiellini tries to clear. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Interesting ball. That is good alertness. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Belletti. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He can get that clear. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a shade optimistic. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. And he's running through. Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's another good win of the ball. Neymar, and a header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a sharp pass. And he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Stood up well to him there. And he was quick to react. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Costa Curta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That pass has been well intercepted. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Has a look and plays it forward. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, easy pickings there. Guardiola.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he welcomes it in. He's through, now is he in? And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Haaland.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Haaland. He's had a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's hoisted clear. And here's Haaland. And that is it. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hakimi.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he'll shoot here! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And he's picked out the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tony Adams. Now, there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neuer sends that a long way. What a throw in. Ah, he's given it away. He's picked his way through. In he goes again. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now this could be a chance. Ibair! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer for Milan after 28 minutes is number 20.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Efootball. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fenerbahce look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mosquera, and he thumps it clear, and it's Guardiola. Look at the space here, and that has been cleared. Milan with the corner, they're first. Guti plays it short.
There will be 1 minute
That has been cut short. Koundé is there to clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Luis Suarez, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Efootball! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vinicius Junior, he is through here, and he's in on goal. It's Griezmann! They've scored! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
The attendance for this match was
Fenerbahce get themselves
71,898.
back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bastoni gets it away.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's taking no chances there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that was very necessary. And here's Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Griezmann. Pedri. Fenerbahce disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That is good alertness. That's a good ball played into space. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Adams spots it and intercepts. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
2 added minutes has
Played
been
back to the
indicated.
goalkeeper. And he was quick to react. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Evair picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, crowd renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rummenigge. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Played back in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Pass is just off target. Del Piero. Drogba. Oh, good-looking ball. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Griezmann. Hits one! And one more try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nice interception, well timed. He's had a shot! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Luis Suarez. Suarez proves just a little bit too strong. And he's intervened well there.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Beckham. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Oh, terrible pass.
Number 6, Darwin.
Cleared away.
Number 11, Ukraine's.
Guti.
Number 14, Bellingham.
That looks a good ball through. Great hit! Now, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here?
Substitution for Milan, number 21.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Baresi cuts out the pass. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The attendance for this match
Del
was
Piero.
72,306.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Just eases him off the ball. Beckham, and that's really well manoeuvred, and it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Baresi, and he's all... Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Darwin. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, super ball! And a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. Baresi. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Plays a delicate ball, and that has been cut short. Now it's Darwin. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And that will be it. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Luis Suarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Adams gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Threads one in. And it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pirlo has it out wide and he's got the shot away! They want to be... That's another chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
No, that's been intercepted. Adams kept his eye on it and he's there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Suarez was alert to the possibilities. And a header! And for a moment, time stood still. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's got away. Oh, well played. Adams can get it clear. Oh, super find. Haaland, and he's onside. Tries a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He is through here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Brilliantly cut out. Milan with another corner. Milan have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. And the first 45 minutes are up. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Pirlo.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. This their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. Griezmann.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Milan, number 2.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 21, Erling Haaland.
Guti
Coming
plays
on
it
the
short.
field, number
Great
3,
chance!
Chiellini. Number 20, substitution.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta. He's played him through. Cleared without complication. That's Petit. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Pirlo. That's going to go a long way. Messi, Fernando Torres. There's the hit! It's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Rower Reds are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That
Could be danger here! Oh, he's burst through! Ibair!
4 added minutes has been
Beckenbauer
indicated.
with the clearance. There will be 4 extra minutes. No way through. Pirlo. Luis Suarez. And he's away. It's Griezmann! Drilled in low. And that will be the final act. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Luis Suarez. We expected better, and so did he. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively. Very...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Goal scorer for Milan after 16 minutes is number 9, Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Del Piero. Luis Suarez. And it's Maradona. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Germany finding their passes. That's really well cleared. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Petit looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's Luis Suarez! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Bellingham. Petit gets a foot in here. Check and pick that up.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Costa Curta. Maradona. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri gets rid without sophistication and smartly reclaimed. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Milan clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Milan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's found a way through!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. Messi. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Aim forwards. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Such good technique.
And he has been fouled there. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's Suarez.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance! And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the volley. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Maradona. Maradona. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's there to get it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's Maradona. Can he get away here? Couldn't squeeze it through. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And the ball is out of play. Beckenbauer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shifted upfield. Mbappe. He's through here. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Griezmann picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway. He's got the shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Just eases him off the ball. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hoisted in. And that has been cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, no joy this time. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Picked out brilliant. Luis Suarez! Goal! Milan!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Played out towards the right wing. He's in a good position here. Great hit! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Suarez. Can he finish? Oh, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He can run onto that. Vigo. And it's Wilshere.
There will be 3
He's got
minutes
away.
added time.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Over to the left. And we've reached half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24. Cristiano
Milan
Ronaldo.
kick off the second half.
Coming on the field is number 9. Van Nistelrooy.
Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. He's free, he has got space.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Havertz! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Great ball if he can get there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Wilshere. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Wilshere. Pinches it off him. Well, there's the clearance. Out to the left it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And he was quick to react. To Roberto. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Can he latch on to this? To Roberto.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Figo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kante gets across to intercept that. Adams cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Played into space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. And reclaimed it in a trice. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, good. There's the hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time. Into extra time we go. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Conte. That has not gone well. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's gone for goal. Keeper is right behind it.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got up.
Half-time, extra time.
Just a quick reminder today.
Yeah,
please
it is coming
refrain
down to
from
those last
talking
15
outside
minutes.
the stadium.
A truly
Thank you very
attritional
much for your
affair that has
cooperation.
reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Zerberto. Coming
And
on
we're
the
off
field
for the
is
final time.
Number 11, Serge
This has
Gnabry.
been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? That pass has been well intercepted. He's gone forward. Messi. Messi shot a goal! Oh yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Taken back almost at once. Backward it goes. Luis Suarez! They've done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that means just one thing, match ball.